Dear aspirants and fellow bookworms, today is the day which is close to our heart. Yes, it's a National Book Lovers Day. National Book Lovers Day is celebrated every year on 9th of August. The history of the National Book Lovers Day is not clear as it is for the different holidays. But it has been assumed that it has gained a significance over a period of time as the books had been impacting the people's life. Whether you read mystery, whether you read fiction or thriller or any other book, we all agree that books have a different kinds of impact in our lives and it transports us to another world. But in the present era where we have moved to the digitalization, our way of reading has become changed. Now we have adopted screens and we read books on different digital platforms. The National Book Lovers Day today reminds us that we shall take a break from the screen and go back to our root and read some physical book. As reading the book will keep us away from the screens and different distractions and we can enjoy the pages of the books. With this motivation, today I will be suggesting you 5 books as all of us are preparing for CLAT. So these 5 books will be helpful for your preparation and the CLAT journey. So let's see what are these 5 books. The first book is India, that is Bharat. This is written by Advocate J. Sai Deepak. Advocate J. Sai Deepak is a practicing advocate in the Supreme Court of India. And this is one of the highly celebrated book in the legal industry. As J. Sai Deepak has talked about the different kinds of influences of the European colonization, particularly in the way of religion and the racial roots which has been implemented upon India, moving towards the Indic civilization and how the various kinds of influence have been placed upon the Indian constitution as well. Thus, mixing it together, it becomes a very interesting read for all of us who are in this legal arena. Our next book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Stephen Covey. This is one of the very influential book and you must have heard about this book. But how it is important for us, we will see. The author talks about different kinds of habit which we shall adopt, like setting a target, making a plan, think about a win-win situation, and likewise. So that is why it is very important for us in this preparation journey that we set our target and set our goals and think very properly. So with the help of these 7 habits, you can mold your life, you can mold your way of preparation. So that way, it will gonna be very influential in your personal life. Our next book is Da Vinci Code, written by Dan Brown. This is one of the very celebrated fiction novel. For someone who's starting to just read the books, this is a very great read, as this book revolves around a murder mystery starring the symbologist Robert Langdon, where he is trying to solve the murder mystery spanning from centuries, and what he reveals a secret that will shake the whole belief about the religion and the history. Thus, it becomes a great book combining the history, art, literature, and different kinds of mysteries. Therefore, do read this book, which is very interesting. Our next book is Before Memory Fades, an autobiography by Fali S. Nariman. Mr. Nariman is a very renowned litigator or advocate. So Mr. Nariman started his journey from the Bombay High Court, which he himself tells in this book. Mr. Nariman, born and brought up in Burma, he completed his studies in Bombay and started practicing in the Bombay High Court and eventually shifted to the Supreme Court of India, where he was designated with the Senior Advocate title. After becoming Senior Advocate, And even before, Mr. Nariman has been involved in many high-profile cases, which made him very rapidly popular. Mr. Nariman in this book shares a lot of anecdotes of his journey from the childhood to becoming an advocate in the Bombay High Court up till Supreme Court of India. And these books become very interesting, very motivating for all of us who wants to progress in this legal line. Therefore, do read this book. Our last book in this series is Outliers, The Story of Success by Malcolm Gladwell. Why it so happen that someone is more successful than the another person? The key to this issue has been given by Malcolm in this book. So there are different factors, there are different individual segments which leads to a success of an individual. From rock star to different professional atheists to different scientists, Malcolm has tried to make an analysis of the different success factor which has influenced the lives of these people. The success factor depends upon a kind of perception you make. Therefore, it's very important that you make a very positive perception. And this book reminds us that all of us have a unique journey of success, because at the end, all of us are striving for success. So, reading this book will help you to define your success goal and help you to identify the factors and set the defined targets which will lead you to the enriching success. So this was all for this video. I hope that this National Book Lovers Day will be utilized accordingly and you will read a lot of good books. However, I will request you that this list given by us is not exclusive and you can add more according to your choice. And you can also write down in comments so that it will be helpful for all the other viewers. With this, I'll take a leave and see you in the next video. Thank you for joining.